Hi, my name is Reese Bentley and I'm playing Xander.
Okay, so you're Reese Bentley, you're playing Xander in Against Heart and Mind. How are you doing today?
Really good. Thank you for having me, by the way.
Yeah, we're really glad you're here. Honestly, I don't know how we do without you, to be honest.
What do you mean?
Well, we just needed you.
We needed a lead actor, and what happened? You answered the call.
Well, thank you. I take that as a compliment.
That is, it's
so nice.
Trust me, Reese.
That's so kind.
Trust me. It is the highest compliment that I could possibly give.
I appreciate
Trust
that. Thank you.
What about being in a musical, specifically a musical short film, appealed to you as an actor?
You know, it's something new. It's something I haven't done yet. It's something I haven't touched on. You know, I started as an actor in musicals in high school. I was failing English and had to do it to pass, and I ended up falling in love with it. So after all these years, it's been about 5 or 6 years, I'd say, since I did a musical. So it's a nice welcome home. It feels good.
With your background in musical theater, there might be some significance to this story and this role for you. So what would that be for you if you had any?
Great question. You know, honestly, I think that the title itself is such a prominent feature about this picture, and you know, I feel like everybody in normal day-to-day life has a battle between their heart and their mind. Their heart feels one thing, their mind feels another, and it creates this anxiety, this confusion. And being able to portray something that's so active in most people's lives, it's truly an honor.
Would you say that you relate more to your character or sympathize more with him?
I sympathize more with him. I understand Ashton's character more, and I think that's the funny part, is I get to watch it from a third eye perspective of, you know, watching how she perceives that and how she acts that out. I mean, the feelings that she's feeling in the film is unworthy of anybody. Nobody deserves to feel that way. You know, nobody deserves to walk through life, and especially when you've got someone standing right there trying to be there for you, to feel scared of that. That's something that's taught. It's not something that's natural. You know, so it's really more her that I understand, and I sympathize with Xander, because it's like, you know, this guy's trying. This guy's really trying to show up. He's trying to be there. He's trying to understand her. She just can't let him in, and that's not her fault. It's not his fault either. So it's really a conflicting story in that way.
Would you say that each character being able to relate to each individual, one who relates more to Ashton and sympathizes more with Xander, do you think there might be people who might have it switch? They relate more to Xander and sympathize more with Ashton, and do you think that will affect the appeal, the wide appeal?
Absolutely. I think there's going to be many different audiences watching this. And I think, you know, being a chaser of love is something that's a lost art. You know, someone that really takes someone that, you know, really takes this person that they've seen. They want to understand them. They want to know them, and all they do is run after them. They just chase. It's an art that's lost, the yearning act. You know, so I think it's really beautiful that you know, y'all have written them that way.
And what are you most excited for the audience to gain from this film? Like, this question along those lines feel natural to you?
You know, our director said something earlier that really resonated with me. It's when you're so blinded by love and you don't know what's actually happening in the situation, but everybody else is telling you what's happening in the situation. I think this would be kind of more of a hint to listen. You know, you're in the situation of, like, you know, you're out. You got out. That's not it. It's not the end of it. You still got to get over it. You still got to work through those things. Those things are going to ravage you, especially if it left a little scar. So it's very important to feel the relation and perspective to that, I think.
You are forced to choose to keep one thing. You can either keep your heart or you can keep your mind. Which one are you keeping? Which one are you losing? And why?
You said this was going to be a lighthearted question, man. What happened?
So either way, he's dead.
Okay, if we're talking physically speaking, yes. Metaphorically speaking, I'd rather keep my heart. I feel like there's more soul in there. There's more personality in your heart than anything. Your mind is the wall. If you remove the mind, you're free.
So you have never really done dance stuff before?
My mother was a dancer.
Your mother was a dancer.
She was a ballerina until she was 28, 29.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Did you grow up surrounded by dance, and has it been something that's intrigued you as a separate art form, or is it something that you've always seen as dance being incorporated into other art forms, but it also is its own standalone thing?
Absolutely. I think dance is one of those things that'll never be lost.
Yeah.
Dancing is a release of feeling. You know, you watch interpretive dancing, it's the same thing. You go to a bar and you hear a song, you're like, what do?
You dance.
You let your body feel it. It's the exact same thing. So, you know, and definitely like my father was a drag queen as well. So watching that grow up from two completely different dance styles. You go from ballet to death drops. That's a big switch, but you definitely learn that there's a huge gray area in the middle there. And there's so much types of dance that fills that void, you know?
How would you say dance relates to your character, Xander, who is meant to represent the heart?
He's pushing. He's fighting hard. And I think that him releasing that energy, you look at, fighting, boxing. You ever slow down a boxing fight? It looks like a dance. It's the exact same thing. The footwork, the arms, avoiding a punch. It's the exact same thing. So it's a fight without hands. It's fully just this battle that these two minds are having, and they're both, relating heart and mind, battling the brawl of the century.
So your character Xander is often very, very obviously in love with his character Ashton, or seemingly very in love and obsessed with character Ashton. Have you yourself ever been in that position? Have you yourself ever been in love?
Yeah, I have been in love before. Yeah.
Would you care to elaborate on that, perhaps?
I was madly in love with her. I cared about her deeply. I think a part of me always will too. That person's not in my life anymore, but that's okay. Hope she's doing good. But I definitely relate to Xander in the way that the relationship was itself. It was just never clicked right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's such a good
Let's try to lighten this up.
That's such a good answer, but has there been a time in your life, since we're on the topic of love, that you feel like you've messed up with a girl, you maybe missed your shot, perhaps, or you fumbled it?
Yeah, there's been a time.
And
it wasn't a, like I didn't cheat, I've never cheated before, but definitely could have tried harder. Definitely could have tried harder before. Yeah. Damn! Are you my therapist or are you interviewers? Are you interviewing me or is this a therapy session?
On that topic, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
How did we get there? Wait, guess my favorite ice cream.
Chad, okay, we're gonna start off. You're not mint chocolate chip.
I thought that. I thought mint
you're a
chocolate
serial
chip.
killer.
I was gonna say that. Is it really?
Is it?
Wow.
Is it mint chocolate chip?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's
Singing.
Do you have a favorite musical?
Singing in the Rain.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice, classic.
It's really good. That or Wizard of Oz.
Oh yeah.
Wizard of Oz, Judy Garland's just, she's perfect.
What do you think
Perfect.
Each of those films that revolutionized the musical genre.
Okay, well, Wizard of Oz, Technicolor. It was about 5-10 years after talkies were invented. So you look at history of Technicolor and it's revolutionary. Not only to music, but for cinema as well. And then Singing in the Rain is just great. It's just awesome. There's so many. That one's really interesting because it was the first time I think we'd ever had a movie that was relating to the cinema world while being a movie about cinema. So it was almost like the first time we ever got a third perspective. And not to mention the writing, the choreography, the dancing, even the style I got. Some of those dresses that they wore, oh my God, just perfect. So it really did change the idea of what a musical has the potential to be.
You feel good?
Fantastic.
Yeah, that was great.
Thanks.
I've done a lot of reviews. That was really easy.
That was really, really great, for real.